Hello, everybody. This is your humble, dearing, loving, spiciest of uncles, your humble Uncle Carl. I still realize that, yes, this is terrible lighting. It will be fixed. My large production crew is searching high and low for the best lighting available, just so you can get a better angle of, this face, to see my expressions, to see how much I care and toil away and genuinely want you to make your dollar go further in food decisions. Anyway, how are you doing tonight? I'm great. We're doing Stouffer's lasagna with meat sauce. It's $3.79 at my local grocer, and that's not a bad price. It does take, however, 7 plus 7.5 minutes to cook. So that's let's round it to 15. Let's be crazy there and round it to 15. It takes 15 minutes to cook this thing in the microwave. Now, if you wanted to do it via conventional oven, it would be 56 minutes. However, I don't, this is kind of what they're maybe famous for. It smells pretty good. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I haven't had a lasagna in a while. I'm just curious to see if it's going to taste like, Uncle Carl's mother, your great aunt. See if it's enjoyable. So let's try it out. It's kind of mushy too. It smells like pasta. It doesn't have a distinct, overwhelming smell, but like Italian food. But it's kind of messy. It's not really formed well. I'm just going to cut in here and just try to dig around for, it's almost like a soup bowl. It's like not really well formed. It's just kind of dropping. Maybe a spoon would be better. I'm not sure. We're just going to, ooh, this looks hot. I should have let it rested for longer, but we're going to, if I burn my tongue, so be it. It's absolutely scorching hot. I don't know if I mentioned this already. I've already lost my train of thought how hot that was. But this is Fighting Cock. Yes, I said it correctly. This is a interesting bourbon. It's pretty cheap. It's about $17.99 at my local liquor store. Not too bad. It's got quite a bite to it. It's like I think it's over 100 proof. It's like 103 or something similar to that. It's got a lot of profiles there, a lot of flavor profiles, if you will. So it's got a bite to it. Not the smoothest one out there, but it'll get the job done. That's for sure with that proof. So, first impressions. You can't really. It's overly saucy. I remember my mother when she cooked lasagna, or most lasagna, has a little bit more form to it than this. This is just absolute. This is like tomato soup with noodles in it, almost. It doesn't have the integrity of a pasta dish. It's more of a soup dish. But the taste, it comes in this little thing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I don't know if I'm going to be eating all this other junk in it, like once it's all gone, the pasta portion, am I really going to scoop it up with a fork? Not really. Maybe. Who knows? We'll find out. The flavors themselves, pretty solid. I'm actually quite impressed for something that's frozen. Now, it did say that it's flash frozen, and anything that's flash frozen is obviously 10 times better. My friends know this, and you should know this as well. Really hot. The cheese, not too overwhelming. There's nothing special about it. The meat, it just, it doesn't taste like frozen meat. Frozen meat has a distinct kind of taste to it. It's hard to articulate, but it's not a good thing. You know, you can kind of taste the oldness almost, if you will, with frozen meat. This doesn't taste frozen, which is good. Apparently, there's no preservatives in it. Overall, it's a pretty decent, solid dish. Um, it's not overwhelmingly great, but I mean, for $3.79, and will it fill me up? Probably. And it just takes a while to make. I mean, if I'm, hungry, I can go get something similar or put something in the microwave for a similar amount of time and have it done in a shorter amount of time. So, on that note, this lasagna is okay. You know, it's nothing spectacular. And that means that it's going to get, for the price and everything like that, we'll give it over a 5. So we'll give it a 5.172. I mean, it's nothing great. Obviously, homemade's going to be better. But is it going to satiate me? Yes. So it's a little above average. Just a tad. Just a tad. That's about that. If you're wondering what these things are that are on my desk, I'm trying to get recruited into a pyramid scheme. Well, I'm not trying to get into it, but somebody thought I'd be interested in Amway Global. I have nothing against Amway Global, but reading this, it's clearly not for me, if you will. I don't know why people continue to ask me these things. I don't get it. If you're into that, that's fine. If you are successful with it, great. But it sounds a little fishy to me. Your uncle. On that note, God bless. We'll see you again. You take care.